The Rough Riders are for sale, and even though the Gleibermans still own the team, Larry Smith will handle the sale for them.
I think the situation in Ottawa has worked out to be one that is not positive. I think we all recognize that the city is soured on the Gleibermans. I think the fans are soured on the Gleibermans. Whether it's justified or not, I'm not going to get into a debate about that. But the issue is something has to be done, and we are going to do something.
It won't be an easy sell. The team has been a perpetual money loser. The Gleibermans claim to have lost $5 million in 2 years. Apparently, one investor has expressed an interest, but when a deal could be cut is anybody's guess.
I'm not going to put any dates because I get hung every time I put a date in front of you guys. And so I don't need any more haircuts on dates, but we'll try and move it as expeditiously as possible.
To that end, the CFL has received assurances from the City of Ottawa that Lansdowne Park will be upgraded.
There is a plan in place that has been in place to refurbish and improve Lansdowne Park. It's a plan that's been in the city budget for a number of years, and it's a gradual program to improve the physical facility at Lansdowne Park, and that is something we welcome, and that is going to be important.
We have to show any new owner that it's football that we want in Ottawa and not the present owners.
The present owners are public enemy number one in Ottawa. On Saturday, team president Lonnie Gleiberman was enticed into a fist fight at this local bar. Added incentive to set up shop in Shreveport, Louisiana.
They have sent a letter indicating they do wish to have a team in Shreveport, and that will now proceed on the basis that if they want to follow up on that letter, they will make a presentation in due course to the Board of Governors. The Board of Governors will measure that presentation against criteria that include, for example, whether or not the league sees Shreveport as an appropriate place to have a CFL team, and a decision will be made in due course.
But can the Riders be sold in due course? Despite the damage done by the Gleibermans, those in the know seem to think so.
Well, in some senses, it may be easier because I don't think anybody could mess things up any worse.
I think the good news is that there's some real good assets here in terms of the football players. They have some good Canadian talent, and there's an opportunity to build something pretty quickly.
The only worry I really have is getting a stable ownership in here, and having an ownership that is committed to CFL, and I emphasize the C in the FL.
Canadian content notwithstanding, the Riders will operate as is until a sale is finalized. As for the Gleibermans, they've been told not to talk to the media. And as for their move to Louisiana, Larry Smith doesn't seem concerned at all. He says the Gleibermans are American businessmen used to dealing with other American businessmen, so shouldn't have the problems in Shreveport that they had here in Ottawa. Sinclair, TSN, in Ottawa.